What is up, guys? Let me recap today's live. Today was so awesome with TikTok. I think I'm gonna stream there more often. I think I get a better audience there. I think there's more reaction, more conversation, just overall better atmosphere. I think I get more reach there as well. But in any case, let me get into the nitty-gritty. So essentially what we have is a break-even day. So price came, swept previous day high. If you look at well, let's just look at the daily. We swept previous day high, made an SMT. But I was not 100% convinced with sells because we were respecting a bullish order flow. You see, we're just making higher lows constantly, and with price consolidating in this area on NASDAQ and here on S&P, we have price creating these relatively equal highs on between the Asian and London highs on S&P, and so we thought, okay, that's most likely the draw. And so why did I have this sell entry here? Honestly, I confused myself because clearly we reached into liquidity here. It was a 1 hour fair value gap. Right here, price doing its thing, bunny hopping. So yeah, price reached into this fair value gap, or you could say this inversion on the 1 hour. Respected that. You can see it sweeps also this liquidity here. And so we have I was waiting for a change of state and delivery, but we only got that on the very next candle instead of this one that broke the high. And so if you look down into the 5 minute, we could have definitely entered somewhere, but of course we had news at 4 o'clock, so we waited for price to do its thing first. And at first I thought, okay, this must be an inversion right here. We just took out the previous 4 hour high. And I'm thinking, okay, if this was going to be reversal, this would be a great reversal. We inverse this. We have a change in what I thought was a change in state of delivery. But no, this is not a proper reaction. These are not proper. We want to see this type of movement. You see these inversions, nice, clear, large candles. Looks very textbook. So that's what I want to see if you want to see it in the sell side, or towards the sell side, but we're moving bullish. So we're getting that beautiful reaction over here. And in turn, creating this small SMT, this minor SMT on the 5 minute. You see here on S&P, takes out that 5 minute low, respecting the weekly and daily open as well. And so we get that inversion, and as soon as we get that inversion, stops me out, but then I enter almost immediately after into a buy, thinking, gosh darn it, I should have just trusted my bias initially when I was strongly bullish. Don't know why I flipped my bias out of nowhere, but it's okay. We at least got a nice bullish momentum towards that high made previously. That's when we partialed to kind of take at least some of the risk or some of the loss off from this trade, and then moved our stop loss higher. We saw price react off of this order block, and I thought, okay, it's a great place to start trailing our stop loss here, and then eventually to that low, and then price comes down with this candle and stops us out. But that is not a problem at all for us, because we didn't have a loss, and that's okay. So I don't mind price doing this now. I was saying that price was going to react off of this inversion, but by that time I had already convinced myself from price action that we were going to now push higher, seeing this bullish candle. But instead price pushed lower and my stop loss was already up here. So I was not prepared for price to come down to this and then react. So yeah, I don't want to stay too long in the market, but I can expect price to take the previous day high on S&P. I was watching S&P for my target, so as soon as price took out the equal highs on S&P and then it lined up nicely with this high, that's why I partialed there. So yeah, we might see a high of day get taken maybe later, maybe previous day high on S&P. But yeah, I'm done for the day. I'll show you guys what the results were for well, monetary wise, the account wise. There we go. So we made $2.23. Of course, we partialed with this amount, and then after moving our stop loss and profit, ended up closing with that amount, which pushed us back slightly over profit. But of course, we're still calling this a break-even day because we didn't fully get the profit that we wanted. But I'd say it's not a bad day. We caught something. We caught a move. It was just a move to make up for our previous move. But yeah, essentially that's what happened. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. I'll do these recaps as usual, as normal. And then for this week, again, I'm just going to be doing the lives on TikTok. I'm going to be pausing YouTube lives mainly because I'm getting a better, like I said, I'm getting a better audience on TikTok. So yeah, sorry, I don't know why my voice sounds like that. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow. Best of luck. Cheers.